the tale of the most sexy language in the world.
South Africans were devastated when the South African English lost its place as the most sexy English language in the world to New Zealand. We're sure this was by accident though, as nothing beats a South African talking English.
Well, it's not just the way South African English is said, it is what is said too. Here are some examples of what makes our bathing suit a swimming costume or a cozy. You're a South African when you call a bathing suit a swimming costume or a cozy.
You call a traffic light a robot. You call a sandwich a sami. You call an elevator a lift. But asking for a lift doesn't mean you want an elevator. You actually want a ride. You are a South African when you call a car hood a bonnet. You call a car trunk a boot. You call a pickup truck a bakkie. Bakkies are miracle vehicles. They are never full. You are a South African when van isn't a vehicle. He's the butt of some of the best jokes around. We use him to laugh at ourselves. Unless he has a brandy with an Irishman and Englishman, then we laugh at them. You call a sidewalk a pavement. As a South African, the first word that comes to mind when you see a dog snarling on the pavement is voetsek. You call the second story of a building the first floor. You call a friend China. A South African calls bopondra, both mean brother, and work well, especially when combined with bliksem. It's vitally important to understand when to use boat, when to use bro, and where to place your bliksem. A South African may say to you, bliksem my bro, it's been a long time. This is good. It means you're a dear friend that has been sorely missed him. This is not good. It means you're no friend of mine, I won't miss, and you're going to be eina esor. My bote kan your bliksem. You're no friend of mine. I won't miss, and you're going to be eina! I know bless.
But when you hear from a South African, you get a real sense of the place.
Aibo asifuni sisebenza kanzima silo amaluketo.
Then the SABC advertises and shows highlights of the program you just finished watching. The SABC TV license inspector is Aito Tamana, and bail for murder is only 500, or what to do.
More reasons why South African English is the most sexy language in the world.
Do well to subscribe, like, and share. Hit that subscribe button for more. Like this video if you enjoyed it. You call your BAE your goose or stookie. You take you to the bioscope cinema and pray you won't bump into your stookie. When you call tennis shoes techies, or when you say check the techies on that Volle Exe, it means have you seen the tires on that Volkswagen? When you get cold easily, anything below 16 degrees Celsius is Arctic weather. You know what rooibos tea is, and it pisses you off that other countries are selling it as if they invented it. When somebody gets too technical, it's a South African pastime of picking a claim or statement to pieces. You tell them not to split ball hairs. Some guys gusto in 4 languages no go, and you have no idea what it means in any of them.
Let us war of us.
You know someone who knows someone who has met Nelson Mandela. You call a barbecue a braai, and you braai with real pieces of meat called chops. Chops, not with mince and Viennas. In South Africa, you go to braais regularly, where you eat boerewors, chops, and swim, sometimes simultaneously. Sometimes after what is better than boerewors, the only thing you can think of is a boerewors roll. When something is really good, it's lekker. If something is really lekker, it's kif. You can even combine the two into lekker kif for those odd occasions when something is, well, lekker kif. In South Africa, you place a 100 note together with your driver's license when stopped by a traffic officer, because you never know. You have to hire a car guard whenever you park your car. In South Africa, there are more car guards than parking bays. Most car guards are boaties from other African countries and they have university degrees. If you want to have informed, deep conversations, chat with your guard. In South Africa, the certified number of people listed for a taxi is just a suggestion. A taxi can and must carry at least twice that number in any given trip. You travel hundreds of kilometers to see snow. In South Africa, you know the rules of rugby better than any referee. Your soccer team wins if your vuvuzelas are the loudest.
In South Africa, when you say something is "n bietjie lig in die broek," you aren't saying there's a little light in his pants, you're saying there's no substance in it. Think of Twiggy trying on Kim Kardashian's trousers.
In South Africa, people have the most wonderful names: Christmas, Goodwill, Pretty, Wednesday, Blessing, Brilliant, Precious, Innocence and Given, Patience, Portion, Coronation, Beauty.
I'll be ready now.
Just now, that could be a month.
Let's meet just now. Yeah, now.
In South Africa, you continue to wait after a traffic light robot has turned to green to make way for taxis who are allowed to go through orange, amber, as well as early red. When you phone a government department, reception patches you to Hope.
Transferring you to Hope. I'll put you through to Faith. You need to call back on Wednesday.
And it dawns on you, she meant the day, not the person.
Hello, I'm calling about my ID application.
Okay, let me transfer you. I can't help transferring you. You need to call back Wednesday.
Wednesday? Oh, the day, not the person. In South Africa, Traveling at 120 km/h, you're the slowest vehicle in the suburbs. When you venture onto the highways, you use the left lane and still doing 120 you cruise by everyone else as they hog the fast right lanes.
In South Africa, you have to prove that you don't need a loan to get one. I need a loan.
Do you have any assets?
No, that's why I need the loan.
You don't stop at red traffic lights at night just in case somebody is practicing redistribution of wealth. In South Africa, you can do your monthly shopping and get a haircut on the pavement. At Robots, you can buy snook and other food, sunglasses, black bags, hangers, hats, selfie sticks, passport and license disc holders.
So now you see why our South African English gets our vote for the most sexy language the world.
Do well to subscribe, like, and share. Hit that subscribe button for more. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends.